Hello everybody, welcome back to Being the Odds. It is Wednesday, June 4th, 2025, and we are back with our best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Being the Odds. Let's recap yesterday's results. So yesterday, we had another strong day. Went 2-1 yesterday. Absolutely love to see it. We went over 9.5 Oakland, Minnesota. That was a nice win. Got that one done like the 7th inning. Under 8, Texas Tampa Bay was basically free money the whole way. And the Pirates' first 5 minus 0.5, we absolutely should have covered that game. The Pirates had like 3 flyouts that absolutely were like a few feet from home runs. And if we get that done, we get the win. But you know what? We'll take a 2-1 day all day long. And one thing I will say as well when it comes to 2-1 day, we didn't just have a 2-1 day yesterday. We went 8-1 yesterday. 6-0 on members only best bets. And we won over 11. We won almost 12 units yesterday. And because of that, and because we have Father's Day coming up, running a 40% off sale using code ZDM40. We have 11 plays on our membership, 8 of them being members only best bets. You get those all at ZDMBets.com/picks. As a member, get all our members only best bets every single day, which are most profitable best bets on a day-to-day basis. On top of that, you have a direct line to me. So any game you're considering betting, reach out to our hotline number, get a guaranteed response back about any game you're considering betting. And go to our free picks to on YouTube, send to you for as videos come out. That would take advantage of early lines, early odds. And the website is zdmbets.com/pick, zdmbets.com/pick, zdmbets.com/picks. Take full advantage of that 40% off, y'all. We have 11 plays in total today. But we have 3 plays I'm going to give you guys here on the channel. All of them are going to be in the MLB. I like them all. I love them all. And if we go 3-0 today, if we sweep, I'm giving away either $100 cash or a week of free members only. And if we go over 200 likes on YouTube, I'm going to do $150 or 10 days of free members only. To get yourself in that drawing, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment your favorite play. Twitter, if you're watching on there, make sure you just follow the instructions in the description above. But let's get the plays that we have today. First play I'm rolling with, over 8.5, Baltimore and Seattle. Povich is absolutely horrendous for the Orioles. 5.29 ERA. Hancock has been somehow worse this year with a 5.64 ERA. Both of the weaker pitchers in this rotation for both teams, for Baltimore and Seattle. The O's bullpen is also one of the worst in the league. They're the 4th worst in the league with a 5.28 ERA. So literally a .01 difference between the Orioles bullpen and Povich, which is really saying something. Mariners have a slightly above average bullpen, the 3.82 overall bullpen, but you know what? They're very, very hittable. They're averaging very, very hittable. Plus, the wind is blowing out in Seattle today, which is good to see, and we need that for we're talking about an over. Plus, both these teams have vision familiarity because they played, obviously, yesterday. And the Mariners have been one of the best teams in the league against the over, with 32-25 record against the over. And their matchup against Povich is really, really strong, along with the bad Orioles bullpen. And on top of that, Baltimore should be able to hit off Hancock, and they'll be able to hit, just like I said, a below average, or not below average, but basically just league average bullpen. So I love the over 8.5. Baltimore and Seattle are rolling with it today. Next, I'm going with the under 8.5 in Kansas City and St. Louis. Right now, the sharp money is all over this under. It's such a Vegas trap, it's ridiculous. 35% of the bets, while 51% of the money is on the under. And they were the huge offensive explosion yesterday. I forgot what the final score was because I had the first 5 over in that game, and we won in like the 3rd inning, so that was good to see. Huge members only best bet win there. But the Kansas City had over 10 runs, and it was I think 17 total runs in the game. Michaelis has been playing out of his mind over the last month. He started this year at almost a 6 ERA. He's brought it down to a 3.9. And 3.9 is not great, but because of just how well he's done over the last really month, you got to give him some credit here, and that's been great. Royals have Cameron on the mound as a 1.05 ERA. He's been phenomenal this year. And bullpens are both really solid. Kansas City is a 3.25 bullpen. St. Louis is a 4 ERA as a staff, but given the fact that 3 out of the 4 pitchers here are playing, 3 out of the 4 pitching entities or factors today are playing well, I think that I don't think that matter as much. The weather's conducive to an under today as well, because in St. Louis they're calling for some rain. That's gonna obviously not let the ball go as far. And the weather right now is 76%, 71% of humidity, 76% humidity, 71% chance of participation. So that's not going to make the ball fly very much. And Kansas City and St. Louis have both been flaky offensive teams, to say the least. Very hot and cold. Today they're going to revert back to the mean today. I love the under 8.5 here at Kansas City and St. Louis. And then I'm going with my Nationals. First five, First 5 money line at plus 100 odds versus the Cubs. The betting split favors the Nationals. 17% of the bets, 22% of the money is on the Nationals full game money line. I don't like doing the full game though because our bullpen is so bad. I think they're the second worst bullpen in the league. Yeah, second worst bullpen with almost a 6 ERA as a staff. I mean, that is just, god awful. And on top of that, I like them on the bounce back here today because they got kind of embarrassed in the later innings yesterday against the Cubs. And the Nationals lineup has been playing very, very well over the past 2 to 3 weeks. They've been bringing their numbers up when it comes to like their overall lineup odds. They're playing a lot better than the numbers are actually showing right now. And Gore has really been able to hold down like a really solid, I think he'll be able to hold down a good Cubs lineup. And the Cubs bullpen is substantially better than what we have. So I want to eliminate that from the equation by doing the first 5. I love the Nationals being at home, coming off a bounce back. We have our best starting pitcher on the mound. If they're not going to win the first 5 innings, if they're not going to win this first 5 innings, they're not going to win the first 5 innings for any game they play against the Cubs. So give me the Nationals here, first 5 money line versus the Cubs. Now, like I said, guys, all memberships 40% off. Use code ZDM40 at checkout. To get 40% off and take advantage of enjoying the streak. But guys, go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money, and I'll see you all tomorrow.